Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Walker. I am an intern from UAH and I am going to explain your assignment for the next 2 days on serving mein Führer. Right now we're in our Holocaust unit and we're talking about Nazi Germany, and this will be an extension of your notes that we took on Tuesday. So I'm going to go through what we're going to do, and let me talk about our standard. So we are in informational text, and we are going to analyze a case in which two or more texts provide conflicting information on the same topic, or identify where texts disagree on matters of fact or interpretation. I really want us to narrow in on interpretation because that's what we're going to be identifying and analyzing for the next week or so. So the goal of this lesson is to understand the difference between patriotism and nationalism in the videos and the text we read. And then we are also going to analyze two nonfiction texts to see where they disagree on their view of Nazi Germany. Okay, so your job is to answer the questions and read the text in your day 1 and day 2 task cards, and I'm about to show you those. Then I want you to make sure that you read the Serving Mein Führer text. It's only 4 pages, 8 if you count it, but they're tiny pages. You can do it. I believe in you. And then you're going to read a short selection from The White Rose, and that is a really cool story. So in Nazi Germany, there were a group of college students that decided they wanted to rebel against Hitler. So they made their own pamphlets of writing, and they distributed it to everyone, and they ended up getting in trouble for it, and they ended up being executed. But they got the word out that they needed to resist Hitler. And so after you do those readings and answer the task cards, you're going to take a Google form quiz to see if you can analyze conflicting interpretations. So let's go to the task card 1. It will look like this. So what you do is you will go and then you will answer the warm-up question. You're just going to click in the box to answer the question. And then we're going to go over vocabulary. So it's really important to know that patriotism means pride for your country. And there's nothing wrong with patriotism. Problem is with nationalism, and that goes beyond pride. It is the belief that your country is the best and all other countries are inferior. So why do you think that could be an issue, especially when in light of our notes from the Holocaust? So then you're going to watch a video. It's a music video on YouTube of a Toby Keith song called Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. The song was super popular right after 9/11 in 2001. So definitely before you guys were born. But it was a time where everybody was trying to feel patriotic. And so I want you to watch it and then use the check mark to see if you feel like it is more like nationalism or if it's more like patriotism, and then explain why. Then you're going to look at Hitler Youth advertisements, and this is going to be a great precursor to Serving Mein Führer, which is about a boy in the Hitler Youth. And so then you're going to look at those and then move the check mark to whether you think that they're patriotic or nationalistic. And then you're also going to explain briefly with just like a bullet point of your reasoning why. Then on Thursday, start reading Saving Mein Führer. You're going to save yourself time for Friday. Then on Friday, or whatever day you choose, you're going to do the second task cards. So you're going to finish reading Serving Mein Führer and think about where you saw patriotism in the text. What lines made you think, oh, these Germans were just being patriotic? Then, likewise, you need to discuss right here where you saw in the text saw nationalism. You're going to write this down so that way you can compare. Then you're going to read these 2 paragraphs. And then I also put in bold an interpretation of the lines because some of the language is a little long. This is translated from German, but I want you to be able to understand it. Now, this is the White Rose pamphlet. And so make sure that you read through these 2 slides, and then you're going to talk about how are they different, just briefly. And then after that, you're going to take the quiz on Google Forms, and it's going to look like this. Simple questions. Okay, thank you everyone so much, and please let us know if you have any questions. Good night.